So hello everyone. Me and my friend Hari Sudan, my name is Shubal Mal. We came up with an idea about alcohol detection vehicle control system. So the idea behind this was basically, as we know, many people lose their lives due to drunk and drive accidents. Only in the United States alone, about 28 people die every day in drunk and drive crashes. That is one in every 52 minutes. It was also reported that around 10,000 people lose their life every year due to drunk and driving cases. Not only the driver who loses their life, but many people on the road who are walking might also lose their life uh, because of drunken driving cases these days. So to prevent these accidents, we came up with the idea of alcohol sensing devices, which would prevent accidents by stopping the car if a high concentration of alcohol is detected by the device. So the solution we came up with was to build an IoT device using Arduino. We used MQ3 sensors, DC motors, and an LCD screen to portray our solution. Like when the sensor detects presence of alcohol, which is above the threshold value provided, it will display a warning message on the LCD screen, and it stops the DC motor from running. The basic idea is to stop the car motor from running once content is detected. The DC motor will not run again until the concentration of alcohol detected reduces. This means that we can implement this in a car, and if the car halts if the person is under the influence of alcohol. And now Hari will take over for a live demonstration of the project. Thank you.
Like you can see, this is the hardware setup. So in this, like you can see, this is the like Arduino Uno. This is the Arduino Uno board, and this is the LCD display, and this is the ignition key, and this is the power supply, and this is the like breadboard to connect the resistance and the LEDs here. And this is the LCD, and this is a DC motor and a gas sensor and the relay module. So basically, this is the like setup. And what are these uses? As we can see, this is the power supply. So this is used to on the whole setup. So this power supply used to run the whole setup. And this is the ignition key. So ignition key why we are given is that the setup is for a vehicle. So vehicle needs a key to start. So basically, this ignition key will help to start the vehicle. So this is the ignition key, and this is the like you can see here. This is the key, and if I'm owning it, so here, so in this setup, you can see this is the ignition key, and this is the ignition. So I'm owning. You can see the setup starts, right? So this is the basic use of ignition key, and this is the like DC motor here, and this is a 9-volt battery, and this is the like sensor. You can see this is the sensor. So why this sensor is that? So this is the MQ3 sensor. So this is one of the unique feature of our project, because like most of the gas detections like has been done by MQ2 sensor. So why MQ3 sensor? So MQ3 sensor has more predicting power of alcohol than benzene. So even though than other gases, its predicting power with alcohol is much greater as compared to other gases. And it can detect the concentration from 0.04 to 4 milligram per liter. And we also saw that the current and voltage taken by the sensor is very less, so that the setup will not heat it up very quickly. And it is cost affordability. It is more like cost effective, like as compared to other sensor. This sensor is very cheap and very easy to use, and we'll be getting accurate results while predicting towards alcohol. So this is one of the unique feature of this sensor and why we use this MQ3 sensor. And this Arduino Uno is the AT Mega 328P, and these are like 16 cross 2 LCD screen. So you can see for printing the alert message like the driver is safe or he is drunken. To print that alert messages, this LCD have taken. And this LED, why this LED means? So the vehicle starts and then the light blinks. So basically, like this is the use of LED. So when we are starting the vehicle, the LED will switch on. And then there's a like 9-volt battery to give the again the power supply to these components. And let us start the setup. So this is basically the ignition key I am having. So I am starting the vehicle. So the vehicle is running. The driver is safe. So it's printing the alcohol with the percentage in the LCD screen. And I am taking the gas. So here I have taken the petrol to detect here. Though it will take more time to predict it, but it has some effectiveness to petrol, right? So what I told in the beginning, it has less effective to other gas, but more effective to predicting the alcohol. So let us predict it. So I'm opening it. So I'm taking the sensor and bringing close to the petrol. So it started detecting. Yes, the vehicle stopped. The vehicle is off now. The vehicle is not running. The DC motor also stops. You can see the vehicle stops and the DC motor also stops. Why this happens? Because it reaches the threshold value. The driver is drunken, right? So if the driver is drunken, the vehicle should stop. So it stopped. And the vehicle is not again starting. So I'm taking off the gas sensor here and now runs. So you can see this is the one of the working of our model. So now the DC motor runs. So before when it reaches the threshold, it doesn't run. But when it reaches below the threshold, again the vehicle runs. Right? So when alcohol is predicted and it reaches the threshold, the vehicle should stop. So that is thus the basic motive of the model is that when the alcohol is detected above the threshold value, the vehicle should stop. And it should save the life of the people who are sitting in the vehicle. And if it goes below the threshold, again the setup should start. Right? Again the vehicle, the driver should be able to start the vehicle. So this is the working model of our project. And in future scope, we'll be doing with the JSM module and GSP module. So to give the alert messages even to their mobile by building the mobile applications. So this is the working model of the alcohol detection with vehicle control. Thank you.